Welcome back, my fellow gamers. It is your boy Ultracraft here with another video, and today we're going to be testing out some myths. This is City Smash 2, a wonderful game that you can destroy a city. It has multiple weapons that do different things each. Now, let's get on to the myths. Let's get busting. Alright, the first myth that we're going to be busting today is, can a meteorite stop when it hits C4? Now, the myth states that if a meteor hits the C4, then it will stay in place and not hit the ground. That's a meteorite. Now, let's test it. It does, in fact, actually work. This is a glitch, and it's a pretty cool glitch. I found this out a while back, and I just wanted to show you guys, but it is a myth. That is true, actually. This was one of the few myths that are going to be working in this video, I'd assume. Because everything I do, I don't know what I'm going to do next. That's just me. I like to do things unplanned. So, yeah, there you go. Meteorite can float on C4, and then once we explode on C4, the meteor will go down and hit the ground, as you saw right there. On to the next myth. Alright, next myth that we are going to be busting is whether or not C4s can make a car stop turning very well. Now, the myth states that if you put a bunch of C4s on a car, then the car will have terrible turn rate. So first, let me show you the turn rate of a van. Pretty good. Can't turn in place, but it's a car. It shouldn't turn in place. So yeah, there's a regular car. Here's my car. Its turn rate is significantly decreased. As we can see, we can only go forward and backwards, and kind of scoot from one side to the other. So yeah, the myth is also true. Most of the myths are going to contain C4, by the way. And now let's blow up the car. So we have concluded that this myth is true, and that if you want to try it, then you can. The next myth that we are going to be busting is whether or not C4s can bounce. You heard me right. Can C4s bounce? Now this theory states that if you put a bunch of C4 on top of each other, and like you do it at the same time very fast, and then you stop placing it, they'll bounce up like a spring. Let's find out. As you can see, we are placing a bunch of C4 in one place. And I'm going to stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They are bouncing, but it's not the result I was looking for. Oh? Is it about to bounce? Is it about to get the bounce? Now, I can also make this theory work a little better. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep stacking from that one point. As you can see it starts springing up and down a little bit like a spring. Now we let go. And then, yeah, it kind of makes that. It looks a little bit like a flamingo without legs. A paralyzed flamingo. And this also goes into the next myth. If a bunch of C4s get dropped in a straight line, which is not very straight, but it's still a line. If it gets dropped, then the floor will raise up because of the explosion. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'll just do it. As you can see, the C4 is starting to get lower to the ground. Oh. See the... Oh. Is it shifting? It's shifting. It looks like it's shifting. It does look like it moved the ground, but not too much. I did this once, and it did turn out to be true. This may be on some occasions, but for this one, we're just gonna say myth busted. It does not work out. Unless, like, there's, like, some weird circumstances that it's not gonna work. So yeah. On to the next myth. Alright, so next myth involves this billboard. The myth states that if you crash a helicopter ride to a billboard, a spaceship will come up the helicopter. Let's test out this myth. I have already tried it on a City Smash 2 video, and if you want to see the results, that's not in this video, then you can go check out the first City Smash 2 video that I made. Let's try it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And there we go. A spaceship. Now, the cool things about this spaceship is that it does have weapons that do lots of destruction. And it's perfect for ramming into buildings. Perfect for all your explosive fun, I guess. But anyways, yeah, this is a spaceship. And let's just go shoot down these helicopters. Why won't you die? There we go. There's one. There's two. Alright. And now on to the last myth. For our last / extra myth that we are going to be doing today, the myth is, or the thing is, can a black hole swallow a nuclear bomb? Now, in this game has features, like little details, that may be missed sometimes. And let's see if this is one of them. Let's first place our black hole right there. We see it, we see it. Let's go down to the nuke and let's drop it. Oh, it got swallowed up. Gone. The nuke is gone. I repeat, the nuke is gone. So, I hope all of you enjoyed this video on City Smash 2 Mythbusters. I hope to see you again in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.